Have you ever come to this podcast and we have not had a snack for you? Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. Have you ever come to this podcast and not had a snack?
You can search the archives. You're not going to find one.
Go ahead. Go.
We'll wait.
Go now.
We'll wait. We got nothing to do.
We'll sit right here and wait. We'll wait till you come back and go.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Every time Michael, in particular, starts talking in this fashion, people are like, run for office. It's the same tired trope. It's the same old chestnut. Yes, he's great, folks. But you have to ask yourself, I understand when you see him like this, you're like, he's got to be the guy. He's got to run for office. Everybody wants Michael Ian Black to run for office. And what they forget, the thing they forget is he ain't going to have no time. He ain't going to have no time to do mates.
That's right.
So you have a choice. You want this guy running the free world? We all do. We all do. Listen to him talk about redacting. He's appointing committees, right? He's commission reports. He knows the lingo. He's magic. He knows the lingo. You're also going to have to do all of that without mates.
It's a quandary. And what to what do I owe my allegiance?
To
the
whom?
Nation?
Or to what?
Right. Is it to the nation? Or is it to the great snack aisle of life? And I play it straight, guys. So
He plays it straight.
Although I have been approached by some very influential people, names you would recognize. And they have said
names
to me,
you would know.
Oh, you would know these names.
Oh, yes.
And I'm not gonna say obviously who it is because I want to, it wouldn't be appropriate. But we'll just for lack of a better word, I'm just going to call this guy Barack. When Barack came to me, and he said, "Don't make any."
You're probably going to make inferences and assumptions, and I caution you to not. It's not. When Obama,
I'm just picking a name at random. I'm picking a name at random.
Randomly picking a name is all we're doing here. Yeah.
The name that was top of mind for me right now was, for whatever reason, Barack. When Barack came to me and said, Michael, we've got some good people.
Do that thing.
We got some good people serving, and we can always use some more. And I've been listening to you and reading your words, and I think you'd be a fantastic candidate for the United States Congress. And I said to this guy, and again, I'm not going to name names.
Yeah.
I said, B.O. I said, my man. I said, I would love to serve. Nothing would make me happier. I'd love to get in there and shake things up the way you and Michelle did. And
random guy.
This conversation is not verbatim. I'm paraphrasing. Right. I'm fictionalizing. I said, Bia, when you and Michelle and the girls and Bo came into Washington and you set a great example for the country, I said, that was very inspiring. But my calling is to snacks.
Preach.
And this guy, this I'm not even going to say he's a politician or an ex-politician.
Just a random fella. This
guy said, I understand your decision.
Oh, he did.
He said, I've been trying to get my wife Michelle to run for office, and she won't do it. She won't do it. And so I respect your decision, and I'll revisit this if you don't mind in 2 years' time. In 2 years' time. And I said, Barack Hussein Obama, you can revisit it as many times as you want.
Random guy.
This is just a random guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not random. I mean, he knows politics.
Yeah, sure.
And I don't want to say on what level, but he knows. This guy knows politics.
Okay, copy that.
And I said, yeah, come back to me in 2 years, and we'll see if I've changed my mind. But I don't think I will, because I have a calling. I have a higher calling.
You have a calling.
And so
you have a calling. I got my guy DT, a random guy.
Yeah.
But I got my guy DT. He's going like, "You gotta do it. It'd be beautiful." Like he's always, "You gotta do it. It'd be beautiful." He wants, And I'm like, snacks.
Yeah.
I'm like this. I'm like snacks.
Yeah.
What more can you say? What? I don't know. Like, who's the human that goes through the week without a snack, right? Like everybody is affected.
I haven't found one.
Yeah,
I haven't found one, and I've been looking.
Yeah.
I commissioned a study by vaccine experts to find a guy. Yeah, to find a guy or gal that gets through the week without a snacks. And they're not. They haven't finished with their study yet, but they're gonna issue a report on it. But I'm very excited to read the redacted report when it finally comes around.
Yeah, because we won't. If they do find the guy or the gal, that name won't be in there.
No,
it's amazing.
No, and I'm going to sue. I'm going to sue them. I'm going to sue them.
It's going to end up in the courtroom, and then we're right back where we started. I do not limit my time. I do not yield. We're going to be right back where we were.
We got a snack for you today on Mike and Tom Eat Snacks.
We always have a snack for you today. That's the thing about us. Like you might be, what's missing with my week? Got divorced. It's not that. Crashed the car. It's not that. House repossessed. It's not that though. Yeah. There's something bugging me. And then what it is, you get down to the bottom. It's like, you just needed to sit down and have a snack and you didn't. And that's what's missing from your week. Mm-hmm. We're reliable. We're there every week. We got snacks. That's what we do. We've never missed a week. Have you ever come to this podcast and we have not had a snack for you? Go ahead. Have you ever come to this podcast and not had a snack?
You can search the archives. You're not going to find one.
Go ahead. Go.
We'll wait. We got nothing to do.
We'll sit right here and wait. We'll wait till you come back and go.
Oh, man.
Yeah, every time you guys you proffered a snack. We always proffer. Like
we're
the great snack out of life for us, for Magic and I, is limitless. And we're profferers. We're profferers.
We used to be mongers.
Profiteers. We wanted to be
profiteers. We used to be mongers.
We wanted to be profiteers.
Right. And we settled on profferers.
We're profferers, which is fine.
I'm excited for this snack. You know why? Because off air, this snack, for whatever reason, it's been in the rotation for weeks now, but we've never quite gotten into it. Yeah. Now we're getting into it.
We almost got into it last week, and then we were like, no, we can't. Yeah, right? We were like, no, we almost did, and then we didn't.
Right. For reasons that will become apparent in a moment when we explain how we picked, ate, and rated Haribo Fruit Salad. Haribo Salad Snack. A full fruit salad. Are you gonna toss my salad? You know I will. When I think of Haribo, what do I think of? Gummy. Now, we 2 episodes ago, we did a gummy episode that Nerds Gummy Clusters, whatever they were called.
Nerds Gummy Clusters. Nerds Gummy Clusters. Oh, we don't have to do it.
We don't have to do it. I didn't care for those very, very much. And part of the reason was because the gummy texture wasn't correct. And in my mind, there is a default gummy texture, and Haribo created that default gummy texture in my mind.
Wait, what? Hang on a second.
I'm saying Haribo are the gummy people in my mind.
Are you accusing them of creating false gummy culture?
No, I'm saying they created the gummy culture. That's them. These are the people who invented gummy, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think they did. But as far as I'm concerned, Haribo are the gummy people. So
okay, I got you. So you're not slagging them off the top.
No, I would not do that. I would not do that. I mean, I would, and I have in the past.
Yeah, but not this time.
Not right now. So we got Haribo.
Yeah, Haribo Fruit Salad. Well, look, let's talk about this package for a little bit. They're standing on gummy candy, spelled Gummi. So
correct, which is the correct spelling of gummy.
To them.
To them.
Right? So some people are going to add a Y, some people are going to add an E, I-E, and kids and grown-ups love it so. The happy world of Haribo. Very simple, right?
You know what I like about this packaging?
Tell me.
they're splitting the baby here. And it says it right here. It says kids and grown-ups love it so, the happy world of Haribo. So they have to appeal to both kids and grown-ups in the packaging. So how do they do it? They got the cartoon bear on the front with the red bow tie, apparently made out of a gummy substance. But then the picture of the fruit itself is a little more lifelike than you might see on a purely children's packaging. So they're kind of splitting the baby here. They're saying we got a little something for everybody here. We got the cartoon bear, we got the photorealistic fruit for the grown-ups who appreciate photorealism.
Yeah, they've hung their handle on fruit salad, which right off the bat is like it's elite a little bit, because we all know what fruit salad is, right? And they're like, this is fruit salad, but it's like it's candy fruit salad. It's fun. It's
fun fruit salad.
It's more fun to eat than your other fruit salad. Now, I don't know if you've looked, but guess where this product is made? Because it may surprise you.
I mean, when I hear Haribo, I'm always thinking somewhere Germany, Netherlands, something like that.
Right. It's Turkey.
What?
This thing is made in Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Made in Turkey. Yeah.
Haribo of America is in the Great Midwest, in the Midland there in Rosemont, Illinois. But this product itself is made in Turkey. Who knew?
Fabulous. Yeah. But okay, so that might explain some of the choices in the fruit salad, because in an American fruit salad, what you're going to get is you're going to get some honeydew, some cantaloupe, you're going to get some grapes, You might get some melon, maybe some kiwi. I'll tell you what you're not going to get in an American fruit salad: passion fruit, like we have in this one, peach, like we have in this one. Very rarely you're going to get a peach in an American fruit salad.
Yeah, you might get peach.
Lemon? You're not going to get a lemon in a fruit
Lemon's
salad.
Lemon's a curveball.
Yeah.
You got 6 flavors and one of them's lemon. That's a bit of a curveball.
No, yeah, I mean, for a candy, sure, but for a fruit salad, now the analogy is no longer 1-to-1, because that's not a fruit salad I've ever had. Yeah,
because you can see lime, getting in there, right?
Can you? A wedge of lime in a wedge of lime
as much as a wedge of lemon.
Right, you wouldn't have either of them.
Right, that's my point.
Oh, okay.
Listen, these guys are trying, and it's great. We had a snack recently, and on the packaging, what was it, Romania?
It was somewhere.
Yeah, and somewhere, they were like, we're not writing anything else.
Yeah,
we're doing our language. Might have been Croatia, I can't remember.
Yeah,
might have been Romania.
They couldn't even bother translating the packaging.
Right, they're like, take it, don't take it. Like, these guys here are like, hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah, we're made in Turkey. But really, we're America. Haribo fruit salad. The serving size, I love the serving size. And there's a little graphic that tells you it's a little handful. In this case, they write it's approximately 4 pieces. It's a pretty healthy serving size. I
think that's adorable that they did that.
Yeah, and about 5 servings per container. I don't see this as a container, but that's okay.
That's a very nice, I thought, mature illustration of what a serving size should be. I appreciated that, and I'm going to ignore it, as always, as everybody does. You ignore those. If it's delicious,
yeah, your recommended serving size is nothing. Serving size is something you could think about, the FTC could think about removing from the packaging. Because everyone's got their own serving size.
I opened up my Haribo fruit salad.
Magic is opening it up.
And I will confess, confess that I got a problem here.
Tell me.
I mean, I'm just going to hold it up and you can see my problem. My fruit salad has congealed into a single blob of gummy. So I don't have individual fruits. Now, I can't blame Haribo
I'm shaking and
for
they're falling out. I'm shaking. Mine are not congealed.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I got one that I'm able to peel off, and I think it's the cherry because it's pink. And I think this is as close an approximation to the what it's supposed to be as I'm going to get.
Sure.
It sort of looks like a cherry. It's the right color. It's dusted in sugar, and I'm just gonna peel it off my finger where it has affixed to see whether the gummy content is what I want it to be. Oh, yeah, that's gummy.
Is it gummy?
That's gummy.
I'm going to start with the one that's a little bit of a curveball in this package.
Lemon?
I find like cherry an interesting thing over strawberry, for example. I just thought like I'm still back with the selection. They got peach and they got cherry. They got grapefruit. You know, they don't have strawberry. They don't have banana. It's just very interesting. So I'm gonna start with passion fruit because passion fruit is to me the biggest curveball of all of this.
Yeah.
Definitely a gummy. It's definitely gummy.
Here's
I gotta work
something I
through
don't
this a
like
little
about
bit.
it. I have a complaint,
All right, I'll hear your complaint, sir.
which is the gummy itself. Good gummy, classic quality gummy. You know, that's what I'm looking for in gummy.
Because you mean it's dense. It's got a solidity to it.
Yep.
That you like.
It's got a little chewy. It's got a little texture.
Mm-hmm.
There's flavor all through. Very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is
very sweet.
Right. That's the problem. The problem is they then dust the damn thing with sugar. It does not need sugar on top of whatever chemicals they've injected into the chemicals. They've injected chemicals into chemicals. And it doesn't need sugar on top of my double chemical fix. So it makes it too sweet, which really I feel like makes it, I don't want to say inedible. It's not inedible, but I don't think I can get through even a single serving size just because it's just too sweet. So
it's really sweet.
If they want me munching on this thing, and I think they do.
They do want you munching.
They're going to want me munching on more than the single size, but I can't. It's just too much. It's like I'm just licking a palm full of Domino sugar crystals.
I see what you're saying. Which, by the way, it'd be interesting if we could put them in as a snack. Let's talk to Full Court Press about Domino sugar crystals or the sugar cubes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was thinking the actual granules, but sure. Wait,
but if you think about it, that was back in the day. People were all crazy for cubes. Right?
I love the cube. Back in the day, they loved cubes.
You could even say to somebody, "How many cubes?"
Right,
and they would. Nowadays, people are like, "What?" You know,
you say to somebody back in the day, "How many cubes?" Brother, you're having a conversation that could span a month. Forget about it.
If you said back in the day.
Yeah.
If you said how many cubes, people could go on a full diatribe about there used to be 3 cubes, and they narrowed it down to 2. Now they're 1, but they're not satisfied with 1, but they know it's better. But you can't really break the cube in half, you know. So you can't go 1.5, which is what you. I mean, people go on forever.
Will Rogers started his whole career doing cubes.
He did, huh? Will Rogers did.
That was his whole thing for years.
That was his start. Sugar cubes?
Yep. How many cubes? And then he would be off. Audiences would be laughing, you know?
I happen to know, I work in the entertainment business. And occasionally you have to work with horses. And, I had a fella who was a horse trainer talk to me about the awareness of horses, which is quite remarkable. And I know that there are horses that are fans of this podcast. Just waiting for the sugar cube episode.
Oh, I've gotten those letters too.
Yeah,
I've received those letters, and frankly, they're illegible because
they just get to the point. There's no, hey Michael, how are you?
Right.
Or let's go for a ride sometime.
Yeah, none of that.
I'm a brown chestnut down here in Fairfax. There's none of that. Like. All right, they just they're abrupt.
They're very abrupt.
It crosses their mind and they put it to paper and they really don't do it well.
No, basically mostly what I have received is just a muddy hoof print on a sheet of paper, and I'm supposed to know what that means. And what sucks is I do.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Know what
Same with
means.
me. When I see it and I see the horseshoe print, I'm like. They're upset that there's no sugar cubes. I'll tell you, here's a word to the wise. If you get from like so-and-so farms, a box about yay big, right? Right? And it's got like some dusting and maybe a tuft of hay.
Sure.
Trapped in there, right? Don't open that box. Because that's those are the horses that are just like, I'm just gonna crap in this box and send it to these guys, right? And
you think when you get the box, you think, oh, this is going to be oats. There's going to be oats in here.
Sure.
There's going to maybe some fresh mown hay.
Yeah.
You know, maybe even some sugar cubes. When you get that box out, you think, nope, that's what they want you to think.
Yeah. And it always comes from a reputable farm, because those are the horses that have the means to get things in the mail, right? They're being tended to, and they're being, they're being groomed, they're being shod, they're, all this stuff. Yeah. So they're like, hey, Pete, put this box of shit in the mail for me, will ya? To Mates Worldwide HQ. And Pete's like, sure. Right?
Pete knows who butters his bread.
These are the money makers. Pete's talking to me like, I don't know if that's a wise idea. No, Pete's
sorry, Secretariat. I'm not sure that's the best idea.
I'd rather not put your box of shit in the mail to these guys. Well, Pete's gone. Pete knows. Right? Pete's like, I'm going to wash you down. I'll get and it doesn't happen often, right? But I would say once every 4 or 5 months, you'll get like an angry letter or like a box of crap.
Yep. And Tom and I have had this conversation many times over the years. Are we going to let the horses intimidate us into doing sugar cubes? And the answer is probably, probably.
Our feeling is this: if the horses are in our presence, anything they want. Anything they want. But if they're a long distance away, they're not traveling. They hate to travel on that. They
don't
put
like
them in that little
trailers,
thing. They hate those trailers. They hate that. Everybody hates that, except for the people going by going, I can see it. And so if the horse is in our presence, we'll cave. We'll cave so fast, it'll make your head spin. But if there's, if they're being groomed and getting ready for the races,
if they're not in
downs,
kicking distance, we're not bending, brother.
We occasionally take a more forceful position.
Yeah.
Right. So as you can tell, 100+ episodes, and we have yet to do sugar cubes. But we'll put it on the list. We'll full court press. Who, by the way, I think, and I don't know for sure, is trying to sabotage this project.
I'm sorry. You think she's trying to sabotage the project?
Well, she's always like, you're ugly to me.
Yeah.
She loves you. But then today she's like, oh, we have a hard out at like 1 p.m. Guys, let's try this new recording system that it's called, I just made it up. Yeah. And I'm not quite sure what the end play is. There might be something where, she's angling for a higher position. And
I think she's angling to replace you, if I'm honest.
So it's going to be Kate's. What? Kate's. Or maybe we'll switch it up. No, Kate's, I'm T. So
Mace's.
Mace's. Mace's is all right. It's not quite, the 2-syllable thing doesn't help you, but Mace's is also like.
How about scam? How about just scam? Snacks, Courtney and Michael.
Scam is okay. SC. Welcome to Scam with your host, Michael Ian Black.
Yeah.
What?
Do you want? Sure. Do you want it said? I can. I mean,
I'm not saying this out loud.
Yeah. Guarino.
Guarino. Do you want the accent on the first name or the last name?
Courtney Guarino.
Now it's nice because they're playing. What did they say? And now all the killers are Googling, but they can't pin you down. It's nice. It's nice. Dun, 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 dun. I mean the band. Man,
like, I'm all hopped up on fruit salad sugar now.
Too much sugar.
Man, oh man. Yeah, ratings.
I'll go first.
Ratings. I mean, we gotta. I don't need that you need to do that.
Too loud.
Ew, I thought that was a little.
That's what Courtney said. You're too loud.
It was a little chunky in the ears, Tom.
Oh, so you guys, I'll do it for me back here. Ratings.
I can't wait for Courtney to take over.
Yeah, but does that mean that I'm going to engineer it? Because that's going to be great. This is going to be great. When I engineer it, it is going to be great. We're going to have a techno crane, right? We're going to swoop down. We're going to do a lot of 360s around Michael, right? You better start wearing pants on the podcast, pal, because I'm going to go like 14 mil lens wide. This is going to be great. You're going to start wearing pants before this is all done.
You didn't rate. We didn't rate yet.
All right, I'll do it. Haribo Fruit Salad. Look, It's not complicated. The gold standard for me when you get into the chewy snack is nibs. I and you hit the nail on the head. Nibs, it would be a far worse nib that covered itself in sugar. And I'm sure that type of candy exists. When I say nibs, folks, you know what I'm talking about, the Twizzler family, the smaller bite size licorice, red licorice that is nibs. Those to me are the gold standard. They're dense, they're opaque, they make you work. They're not a giant mouthful. You don't eat a full one of these Haribo fruit salads. You eat like a half of one or a third of one when you're eating these individual items, because they're very large. They're meant to imitate a slice of fruit, so I understand that. But the nib, which is to me the gold standard, is not dusted in sugar. And if it were, it would be a poorer snack. I appreciate there's a thinness to these slices which I enjoy, and it makes the width, thus makes the density of the snack almost perfect on the Haribo fruit salad. It's really quite good. But then you've got an outer layer, and the outer layer is sheer sugar, and that is what dominates your bite. And I think the fruit salad people over at Haribo are like, let's get them addicted. Right? Let's have a giant dopamine drop right off the thing. They'll eat the full bag and they'll think they'll like it, because basically we gave them sugar at the behest of the chewy substance, which is for me the reason to eat any kind of gummy type snack. And so it's just, for me, it's simply its gummy density is fine, but its outer layer dominates too much for me. It's just too sweet. Haribo fruit salad 4.
I wanted, Tom, and thought I would be rating this one probably at least a 6. I thought to myself, this is going to be at least a 6. You got Haribo, you got fruit, good for kids and grown-ups alike. I thought to myself, I'm going to love this.
You came out hinting at that, as a matter of fact.
I sure did. Yeah. Gold standard, I think I said, Haribo, when it comes to gummy. And as you perfectly stated, the gummy aspect of this is what I need it to be. It's not exceeding my expectations, but it's meeting them. And when it comes to Haribo and gummy, that's pretty good. The flavors, the fruit flavors on their own are, again, cromulent, perfectly adequate. Like I understood what flavor I was supposed to be eating. I understood that the artificial cherry flavoring was artificial cherry flavoring. All that was terrific. But goddamn the sugar dusting. Goddamn the sugar dusting. Damn it! God damn it. Why do you got to gild the lily? You had lilies. Damn it, Haribo.
Yeah,
you had lilies. And then you went and gilded them. What are you doing, Haribo? Yeah. The gummy bear.
They brought in a gilder.
Oh. Probably somebody who couldn't even cut it as a profferer. They moved over to gilding. The Haribo gummy bear, which is the classic Haribo snack. It's what they built their brand on. Is it dusted in sugar? Hell no, it's not. Why? It doesn't need it. Damn it! And then the fruit salad, conceptually terrific. Hey, we're Haribo. We'll make like a gummy fruit salad. We can make gummy anything. And then they went and did it. And then somebody, I don't know who, and I don't want to, I'm not about naming names. I'm not about name dropping. That's not what I do. So I don't know who at Haribo is responsible for it. I know who my guy in politics would think. And and again, that's not important who that is.
You think he's the guy at Haribo, Barack?
No. Well, Barack's just a name I picked. But yeah, I'm saying my guy in politics, I don't think he would know, but I think he would have access to that information.
Okay, all right, so powerful.
If he wanted it,
Powerful person.
I'm not saying.
Whoever he is.
I'm not saying.
Right. Okay.
But So I'm not about like assigning blame. I'm not saying like, oh, it was Haribo Jr. who was like, Dad, what if we put sugar on it? And
right.
Yeah. And the
Haribo
dad
Jr.
was, and the dad was like, well, he's got to learn to make his own mistakes, and if he's ever going to run this company, and so you take Fruit Salad, Junior, and you do what you're going to do with Fruit Salad. And he fucking ruined it. He just fucked it up. Haribo Fruit Salad 4. I'll see you next week.
See you next week.